their profits are as big because others are being exploited. In the Bulgarian society, the gap between rich and poor is immense. I will be speaking to Mr. Nikolai Stanov, founder of the project Nahrani.com, to see what he thinks of the Bulgarian society in terms of fairness. Hello Mr. Stanov, I'm glad you could spare some of your time to explain more about this project. First of all, how did this brilliant idea develop?
Well, actually, the website Nahrani.com is quite a new idea when you think of regional developing such a social initiative in Bulgaria. We started this project in 2008, and we were looking at a website made by the United Nations, which is called Free Rice, and this website gave us a little bit of know-how and idea how we can start such a social initiative where you can generate food and then donate it to people in need.
In the context of fair societies, how do you see the Bulgarian society in general?
Well, actually, Bulgarian society is developing and evolving since 20 years. And when we lost the ages of communism and began to speak of democracy, there are quite a few problems here in our society, because people were still living in the old ages and they needed to adapt to the new ages. And if we speak of fair societies nowadays in Bulgaria, where we can say that we are quite now trying to understand and trying to get into such a fair society. But I think that we need more time in order to learn what a fair society is, in order to see how people interact with each other in such societies, in order to see how people are responsible to one another, and so on.
Finally, can you explain more about what the World Summit Youth Award is, which you won in 2010 with Nahrani.com?
The World Summit Youth Award is an initiative made by the United Nations head office. Actually, the United Nations has a few goals. These are the so-called United Nations Development Goals. And there are 8 goals. One of them is fighting poverty, hunger and disease. And the head office of the UN decided that they would like to fight 8 issues around the world until the years of 2015. So actually the World Summit Youth Award is an award which is given to project which somehow has started to deal with the issues of the United Nations. And we won this World Summit Youth Award in 2010. We were invited to New York to receive the award and meet the officials there. And actually people are really happy that here on the Balkans, in Bulgaria, people are becoming social, becoming more responsible to one another, and are creating projects and initiatives that are dealing with the United Nations development goals. And we won this award in the category Fight Poverty, Hunger and Disease with e-content. And that's exactly what Nahrani.com is. It's an initiative, internet initiative, which is dealing with the United Nations development goals.